This is the most high I've been in public probably since high school, so we're gonna see how this goes tonight. I am 6 months sober, so I'm just like really into this weed shit. Thank you guys. I'm gonna sit down. I'm really fucking high. Oh, I'm feeling good though. I'm like caffeinated. I took 100 milligrams of edibles on my way over here. Haven't eaten anything but edibles today, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm feeling extra good though because I recently got vaccinated. Anybody out here got vaccinated? Yeah? What did you get? Pfizer. Very nice, very nice. That is like the bougiest of all of the vaccines. You basically got the iPhone of vaccines. You know that, right? Yeah, the second one kicks everybody's ass. I got the Johnson & Johnson, you know? That's the most ghetto of them. I kind of see it like the Pfizer is like the iPhone, you know? It's like the most sought after, kind of least side effects I've heard. Moderna is your Android. And then you've got Johnson & Johnson, which is ghetto as shit. It's basically like one of those straight to talk phones from Walmart, you know? 60% chance, effectiveness. I almost died. It was a good time, My smart decision with all of that was that I decided to get vaccinated the day before my birthday. Yeah, so then the next day I'm like forcing myself to pretend that I don't feel like I'm hungover despite the fact that I haven't had a drop of alcohol in 6 months for some fucking reason. That's great. Yeah. I had this $1 million idea though when it came to like COVID testing sites that I was really proud of. I liked it a lot. Did you guys go through any of like the drive-through COVID testing sites? Yeah. So I had this idea that I think could have made some money where if you had put like a camera inside of that drive-through that was timed to take a picture exactly when you got the test done, kind of like Splash Mountain, you know? But like, it's a roller coaster, just actually terrifying. But the best part is you could buy that picture, you know, get a JPEG, and then use it as like your Tinder profile. And then everybody would know immediately what your O face looks like before they have sex with you. Okay. Sometimes people like my jokes, sometimes people don't, but that's what being a comedian is all about. Is anybody in here doing DDing tonight? No? Oh my god, you guys. Is anybody in here being a Durango DD tonight? Okay, so, he gets it, but I'm going to explain to you guys what a Durango DD is. The Durango DD is the guy who's like, no thanks, no shots for me tonight, just beer. I'm going to be driving everybody home after this. Go to the roadhouse. No. I can't drink that, but I will take a purple fucker though. That's okay. That's fine. And then you do the Durango sober up, you know, and that's like, you decide, okay, I think I'm ready to go home. I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna drink some water and do just copious amounts of cocaine until I feel good enough to drive. Thankfully, I've never actually been the Durango DD. I've just been the person sitting in the front seat encouraging the whole thing going down, you know. I'm like, I got the gram, let's do this, let's go home. Let's watch Drag Race at 4 in the morning. I have been watching a lot of Drag Race lately. It's been inspiring me, and since I already kind of look like a drag queen, I kind of want to go in the opposite direction, you know? Okay, some of you liked it, some of you didn't, that's fine. I've been doing a lot of online dating lately, which is, you know, wildly successful for everybody involved, I'm sure. Does anybody in here use the dating apps? Yeah. I use all of the ones that you can possibly use in Durango. I've got the Tinder, I've got Hinge, I've got Bumble, and my success rate is 0. I'm really disappointed because really what I'm looking for in a significant person is just like a good old-fashioned, reliable, maybe a little bit kind fuckboy. I don't get why that's so hard to find, but suddenly, for some reason, I'm like expected to be emotionally attached to every dick that comes my way. My relationships usually last about a year, so by that logic, I'd be like 60. No, thank you. No, thank you. I thought I found one guy that was like perfect, right? He really did seem like the perfect guy. Like he was, looked kind of like Kiefer Sutherland from The Lost Boys, you know? That was already a good sign. Then he's like, I live in LA, but I travel around and I own a 6-figure marketing company. That's the most douchebag shit I've ever heard in my life. Nomad life, I'm just learning how to ski this winter. I'm going to all of the mountains. And so I was like, all right, we'll hang out. And then it gets more promising. This motherfucker shows up to my house with a purse full of sex toys. So that seemed great. One of them, he showed me on the second night. This was also the night that after we were done having sex, he talked about keto and his workout plans for the next year for like 20 straight minutes. Yeah, just because you look like Kiefer Sutherland doesn't mean you're cool, okay? So anyway, he's showing me all of his sex toys and his gigantic purse, and I'm a little like, okay, this guy travels around the country with a bag of sex toys on his, and is on Bumble just finding girls or guys or whatever the fuck he's into, I don't care. But anyway, he shows me this one that he's very excited about. He's like, I kind of want to try this on you, and I'm like, okay, we'll see what's up, you know, I'm down to play around. So he pulls out a butt plug. I'm sorry to those of you who don't know what a butt plug looks like. We don't have time to get into what it looks like because I'm running short. Anyway, he pulls out a butt plug. This thing is enormous, okay? It's the biggest one I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like that fucking big, right? And I'm like, no, I'm good, okay? Like your tiny dick I can handle, but the butt plug, absolutely not. He's like, oh wait, there's more. Like fucking Billy Hayes over here, just like, oh wait, there's more. All right, some of you are not old enough for that apparently. Just because I look like I'm 13 doesn't mean I am. So anyway, he pulls out this butt plug. It's enormous. I'm like, no, thank you. And he's like, but wait, there's more. It's got like a pump at the end of it. So this thing is apparently supposed to, once it's inside of you, inflate. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. Till it's like the size of a fucking beach ball, dude. And I was like, hell no, there's no way you're putting that in my body. You're traveling around with this thing in a bag with other sex toys, one of which I've noticed some residue on, so like, thank you. And then he offered to buy me a ticket out to San Diego, and I was like, well, if you're gonna fly me to the beach, we may as well have a ball, you know? That's my time, I'm on
One more round of applause for MSE. I don't know if you